On. It's your boy here, Montez. And welcome to Montez at Midday. All right. Also, I host a podcast called Who's to Blame that you can follow. Check it out on my page at TreyMontez.com. I'm here for you guys. I want you to know that. Let me show my love for you. See my love here? I'm for you. I'm rocking with you guys. I'm not going nowhere. Fan forever. Fan forever. We're going to get through this together as a unit, a team, and a crew. All right. We're being brought to you by the Weed Squad, our title sponsor. So check out the website, DreMontez.com. Get your mask, visor, t-shirt. Visor, mask, t-shirt. What? Mask, visor, t-shirt. What? Here's what I like to call Feels Good Friday. You know what we got to do, good people. You know what we got to do. High fives, chest bump. Let's hug it out. Let's do our normal checklist. Make sure that we're all good on both angles and whatnot. You can also follow us on social media, by the way. We have a page on Facebook, Who's to Blame? Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast, and Twitter at W2B Dre Montez. You can also catch us on YouTube. Subscribe to that channel, Dre Montez, right there. That's how it's getting done and going in the bank on this magnificent Friday. It looked like the weather is going to be one of those days that all the meetings I have set up today, yes, can you believe it? Meetings on the Friday. Right after the show, we have a busy, action-packed Friday. But if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating anything in your personal life, your work life, you got a kid on the way, you just got custody, you bought a new car, you finally got rid of her, you finally got rid of him, you're smiling. That's all that matters right there. Got some birthday shout-outs, by the way. Man Cave member, Sergeant at Arms, head of security, TJ. Happy birthday to TJ as it was yesterday. Also celebrating a birthday. One of my oldest friends from my childhood that I can remember. I was trying to think who was my oldest friend, who's been knowing me the longest, or have I been knowing them longer? This young man is on that list. He's like one or three. Met him back in 1977, telling our age. My man Tom Tulak. He's finally in the 50 club. Got that nickel going on. My man, Mo Fred. Boys Club of St. Louis members for life. You know how we rock. There it is right there. Got some birthdays going on today, though. One of the greatest female softball players I've ever seen. Miss Ham, the GOAT. Happy birthday to you. All right. Also, Miss Emily. Congratulations. Emily got married this year, huh? There you go. She hangs out at Bombers over there, yeah. Also, my man Jeremy. Jeremy, happy birthday to you, huh? There you go. So all those birthdays right there are where they need to be at with you guys right there. Enjoy your celebration. Also on this Friday, I want to send a shout out for safe travels, a good competitive trip to St. Louis's own men's softball team. 50 degrees is there in Florida right now competing for softball. Yeah, there you go right there. Great guys on that team. Great bunch of guys, huh? Way to go at it, guys. And the way I feel about softball, I feel like Mr. Rogers. I got to take my coat off. I got to get comfortable in this one. You know, I got to get in my moment right here. You know, we lost a great one today. We just found out, Mr. Hank Aaron. And I'm quite sure there's going to be a lot of stories shared throughout Major League Baseball, throughout the entire world about stories about Hank Aaron and the time he came into baseball, considering what was going on with the racial divide at the time and what he accomplished. The great accomplishment that he had with 755. But that's not what stands out to me about Hank Aaron. A few years ago, Hank Aaron shared this story on Major League Baseball with HR, Harold Reynolds. And it was the story when he left home, I believe at 16 or 17 years old, to go play in the Negro League. His mom gave him $2 and said, don't spend all your money. Think about that. Feels Good Friday. Yes, it is. But guys, down in Florida, competing in softball, go get it. Go get it. Yes, I missed the game. In one hell of a way. But one of the things I really, really miss about the game of softball, beyond the play and all that, is the conversations. I'm talking the deep one, not the trash talking, not that, not the accomplishment on the field and off the field, not all that, but the conversations about the game. You know how Kobe said he can talk to Michael Jordan all day about the game of basketball? I can sit up under that tree beyond the fences, the hotel lobby, the parking lot, the bleachers on the field, around a group of people. Those of you know who you are. And we've had some amazing conversations about the game of softball on trying to get that right mentality of being with the team, taking advantage of the team that you're on, staying in your lane. If you want to play left field, play left field. Be there. Define that position. Know what's going on. Get to know your teammates in the game. Handle winning. Handle going on the road and the hecklers getting at you. I don't think they're as bad as they are. I don't think they're nowhere bad today as they were 25 years ago, 30 years ago, hell, 40 years ago. They were awful, god awful. Getting over the hump. Getting out of the quicksand, what Keanu Reeves talked about in the movie, the replacements. It's those conversations right there that I miss about the game of softball itself. But go get it, guys. You know what you got to do. All right. Thanks for tuning in here to Montez at midday. And these are the headlines on this Feels Good Friday. I saw this amazing story on Fox 2 News about this young black kid who started out probably 6 years old, getting into the entrepreneurship, business-minded, financial set. Yeah, about 5 or 6, this little young man was in there. I caught the middle of the story, but the little part that I saw made me go to the Book of the Face, the Internet's at B, and Spoogle. Moe's Bows. This is a young guy who makes bow ties. Got to the point the NBA reached out for him for his clothing. Has a store down in Nashville, Tennessee. Check it out. I'm sorry, Memphis, Tennessee. Moe's Bows. Check it out. Anyone see the video? Hold on. What's the fastest you think you can run for a speed? Like you 5 miles per hour? Can you run 25 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour? How fast are you? Well, those that know me, I'm fast as hell. I could say that with a straight face. I believe I was fast from 6 months to 9 months old. True story. Long as I can get from first to third and score from second, I'm good on that. But a video went viral. This is a young girl, 12 years old, running 17 miles per hour. That's lightning bolt speed right there. Shout out to Michigan women's basketball player, Naz Hillman. She put up a 50 note last night. Congratulations, young lady, right there. And also, we got Mr. Haskins getting another shot with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Went to the strip club, not once, not twice. Lionel Richie, 3 times a lady. Maybe that many. We don't know. The jury is still out. But he's getting another shot at the game. And at first, I was like, you know what? This young man, he needs to sit out the entire winter and figure this thing out. But then I saw a little documentary on this kid. He's been primed to play at The Ohio State University since he was 7 years old. 7. Then his father invested the money, special coaches, special training, learning this, going to quarterback you, going to 7-on-7 camps at a very young age. There's a video clip of him at 7 years old in The Ohio State University locker room, wearing a replica of their uniform, saying, "This is where I'm going to go, Daddy." He did it. Let's see now if we can complete the next chapter with your second shot. But he fired his old agent, and now his agent is the head coach is Mike Tomlin's agent too. So maybe this was meant to be. We will see and follow that. Shout out to Ms. Jennifer King for the Washington football team. She's the first African-American female who's the assistant offensive assistant. There you go, sister girl, huh? NFL, I want you to think about that over the weekend. 70% of the league is African-American, but only how many kids? 12.5% are African-American coaches. You be the judge of that. All right. You know what we got up next here, kids, here on Montez at midday? Thank you for the headline moment, by the way. Headlines, right there, headlines. I'm a big fan of movies and television, as you guys know. Sometimes I watch something I've seen 1,000 times and I get something out of it that is relevant today. I saw this movie called Afternoon Delight, and it wasn't what I thought. But when I read the little plot of the summary of the movie, little brief description, of course I got to hit play. This all it said. An unhappily married couple decides to spice things up and go to a strip club, and the wife invites the stripper to live with them. Play. Let's see what this here. Let's see. Listen, I'm a big fan of the adult stripper world. Big fan. In my younger years, Navy to truck driver, like briefly radio, I dated said strippers, like quite often. No problem at all. And so when movies come out involving them, I'm like, let me see their version on this right here. And I'm watching this movie, a few comical things, a few aha moments, and these people are over the age of 30, by the way, in the movie. So one of the things I really don't like that a lot of Hollywood movies do, they make men seem like idiots in things that we're not idiots at. Case in point, the movie Three and a Half Babies. 3 Men and a Baby. You show me 3 men that can't change a diaper that does not have a kid. Prove me wrong. Any man can change a diaper, whether you have a kid or not. I hate that scene and hate that movie. So in this movie, Afternoon Delight, they're at the strip club. They're having a good time, all this. The wife has never been to the strip club. True story. She said that in the movie. Never been. Exactly. She gets a private lap dance. Mm, mm, mm. And it wasn't one of those scenes, close your eyes, mommy, or like that, or kids go to bed. It wasn't a showgirl scene. It wasn't that at all. But it was scantily clad, but appealing. There's no like crazy makeup, but okay, she had a good time. The whole premise of them going to the strip club was to spice things up. Mama hadn't been putting out in like 6 months. Neither has dad. He's been working too much. She's stressed out. They just had a little baby son of a bitch. So here we are. Time for the moment. She pukes, throws up, and apologizes to her husband. Yada, 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 yada. She runs into the stripper. Stripper's being kicked out of her house. Come live with us. Disaster ensues. But check it out. It's called Afternoon Delight. And one of the other scenes, and put this in your mind. Have you ever heard of this phrase? An eye open orgasm. Meaning, when you both hit that moment, both of your eyes are open. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Really? Is that really a thing? Let me know right there. Well, in a couple of weeks, it's time for you to be the super host. The big game is going to be on. All eyes on you. You have 2 weeks to get this together. Now, I don't know how many people are going to be actually having a lot of people over to their house for the big game, the party. What are you showing off? The place, the setup, the television, the food. What's more important when you're trying to be the super host? I think location is key. You don't want people driving all over the damn place. How was the parking? Neighbors? I don't want to hear nobody saying, quiet down, we got school tomorrow. Well, you're not going to school tomorrow. I don't want to hear I got to get up and go to work early in the morning. You're not going to work tomorrow. But being the super host, if you're going to a house to watch the Super Bowl, what are the main things? I mean, of course, location, because you driving. She ain't driving. Okay. What about the TV? I mean, what about seating capacity? We got individual chairs. You got leather, cloth. I mean, what we getting on here? That's what I need to know. Is there a dressing code? Are you supplying the mask? Do I need to bring my own mask? Will the kids be there? Are dogs allowed or not? See, these are things people must know because the Super Bowl is a big ordeal. Big ordeal. And people need to see the game. Now, I think we're going to find out this weekend at the Man Cave if we're going to be hosting the Super Bowl or going on the road. I don't like road trips for the Super Bowl. I'm putting my vote in right now. I ain't going. But if we're at the cave That's 84 inches of satisfaction. That's what she said. But I'm thinking the food is, I mean, who goes to a Super Bowl party to eat? What we drinking on, player? What got 1738 over that? See, there you go. So you going and by the way, what are the smoking rules? Can we smoke? You can smoke cigarettes and cigars in the house, but you got to go outside and smoke that shit. Okay, gotcha. But let people know. Let people know. It's the most important thing. We got lots of things to get in today here. How much time we got left? Oh, what you say? Keep it going? Okay, we good. Yes, we're good. How you guys doing, by the way? Huh? How you doing? Don't forget to get your visor, shirt, mask. Go to the website, DreMontez.com. Brought to you by MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on. I know there's so much going on when it comes to the mindset right now of these athletes. And one of my favorite athletes, beyond anybody that's ever donned the colors of orange and blue, is Philip Rivers. Old man River decided to hang him up for 17 years. I would like to know if that is coinciding with his jersey number as well. But I've told this story several times. If you haven't heard it, check it out. If you have, sit your ass down. You got a grandparent and told you something over and over and over again. Told you don't date that girl. See what happened? Here we go. When I first started on radio in Charlotte, North Carolina, shout out to WFNZ. My man Mark Packer, I'm name dropping, had this touring idea called the Southern Fried Football Tour. We went to various games throughout the Southeast region. Well, they went to the Midwest once. That's another story. Well, we go to the game in Raleigh, North Carolina, to see NC State take on Florida State. At that time, Bobby Bowden's there. Florida State is dominant. I mean, just killing things. But they got this kid named Philip Rivers. The way he talks, his swagger, the way he throws the ball. NC State beat Florida State. And these kids tore down the goalpost. First time I've ever seen a goalpost being torn down in front of me. Of course I went with the kids to go on the walk. Would I be Dre? And I was like, I'm going to follow this guy wherever he goes. Not like Elway, because by then Elway was already in the heart and in the blood and up here. There's no one taking his spot still to this day. And I've admired what he's done. Yeah, he didn't go to the Super Bowl. He played the AFC Championship game with a torn ACL. Yep. But everything he's done for the league, thank you, Philip Rivers. So now you can go home to your wife and start a family. The man has 9 kids, and he's going straight into coaching high school football. You know, most people, when they get done retiring, get done with sports, they want to go home and be with the family. His wife been handling business. All right, on the football, kids. All right, on the football. Who's excited for the weekend? For several reasons. Meeting with potential sponsors of the softball show coming up. The Point of Softball with Dre Montez, debuting in March. Live streaming like this. If you want to be a part of it, you can have your logos up here for your business or company or movement, along on the bottom down here as well. So contact me if you want to be a part of that. But we got some potential sponsors on board between today and tomorrow that we're meeting with. Get this thing rolling here in April, I do believe. Yeah, April, we're going to get it going. But with football's on the way, the playoffs. This is it, guys. This is it. This is all the bullshit is aside. No more trash talking. Let's get out here on the field. Who's did their work this week? Did the videographer do his job? Did you do your job in doing your homework? Coach, are you ready for this? Fans, are you ready for this? There and at home. All right, Tampa and Green Bay. On Monday, we're going to come back to this. I'm going to keep my list. We're going to come back to this. I'm not a perfectionist. I don't know every damn thing. I've been married 4 times. And that proves you I don't know everything. But between Tampa and Green Bay, here's what I'm pointing out. It's going to be known as the I told you so game. Somebody between your friends, family, whoever is going to use that phrase right there. I told you so. Somebody right now that picks every game but is not a fan. We all have friends like that. They have no jersey affiliation with nobody. Never watches the game, never been to a game, but they always have their opinion and their facts that don't make no damn sense. And they're going to say, I told you so. Or here's my other one. Dethrone the GOAT. Future is a beautiful thing. One of those. See? You see where I'm going with this? Dethroning the GOAT. That's Tom Brady. I'm sorry. Terrific Tom, as he is called. All right. More patient or attacking what's given early. Here's my early point of the game. Ndamukong Suh from Nebraska. Nicest man in the world until he puts on that uniform and he hits a switch. We already know his history with Aaron. There is a rookie blocking him. Keep that in mind right there. What I want to see out of this game, do I want to see Tom Brady going back to another Super Bowl? For the sports in me, the sports guy, the sports lover, of course. What a beautiful thing. I mean, I'm all about numerology. Elway's number 7. Tom Brady could be going after 7 possible Super Bowl win. Come on. His 10th Super Bowl. 10 and 7 is what, kids? 17. That's my other favorite number. So all this is making sense that way. But for the rest of America, we want to see somebody new. I want to see Aaron be happy, and we know it. Remember the childhood song? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I want to see that version. I don't want to see the cocky, discount, double clip, broke up with Olivia Munn, Danica Patrick. I want to see a happy Aaron Rodgers. And I love those Green Bay Packers. Those cheeseheads are fun. They're fun. So are they women. All right. Next game up. Bills Mafia at the Kansas City Football Chiefs. Being from St. Louis. Being a Bronco fan. On that softball circuit, there's a lot of Kansas City Football Chief fans out there. Whole lot. And they let you know. Since they won that Super Bowl, I never knew what this term meant. Stay out of my DM. Well, when the Chiefs won, I had to say that. Stay out of my DM. I get it. I saw it. Congratulations. Appreciate it. We knew this was going to be another one coming within the next, I said, 3 to 4 years. I didn't know it was going to be back to back. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. Prove me wrong. And damn it, the Kansas City Football Chiefs did. May rest in peace. My relative used to play with them, Mr. Chester McLaughlin. I give you predictions after I tell you what I think is going to happen in this game. Let's move on over to the Buffalo Bills. Bills Mafia, stand up. Who's going to put some lighter fluid on themselves if you guys win? Human hot dog. What's going to be the charity they give money away to this week? We're almost up to $500,000. That Bills Mafia is something special. Again, as a Denver Bronco fan, never really, I applauded when Scott Norwood missed it. I didn't really like Andre Reed's haircut at all. Daryl Talley was weird looking to me. But that team was quite special. Very special. They put up some very damn effective numbers. They just couldn't get over the hump called the Dallas Cowboys. Frank do the right thing. Met him in Carolina when he was a high school football coach. A couple of Navy buddies of mine were Buffalo Bills fans. But are we satisfied or do we want more? Do we really want to see the Buffalo Bills in Tampa in the Super Bowl? Think about it. This would be good for football. It would be great for football. Would it be a disappointment if the Buffalo Bills do not make it? But as Chris Berman said, nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. Again, I don't know everything. Contact my lawyer, Larry A. Walker, if your team gets absolutely destroyed. Here we go. Injuries are a part of the game. No excuses. I don't want to hear this. Yeah, I know his toe was messed up. That's why Pete Mahomes couldn't plant and throw. I don't want to hear that shit. He ambidextrous any other damn time. I don't want to hear this. You see the way he got hit last week? He wasn't right. He was under concussion protocol. He know how to use the internet. He's internet savvy. He's computer savvy, technology savvy. If anybody else can use Zoom, Patrick Mahomes can use Zoom. Reach out to Kyrie Irving. He can show you how to use Zoom. That's going to come up about the injuries. All right, tell you that. Pocket versus on the run. Whoever can sit in the pocket and throw the ball and do their taxes is going to have a very successful day. Versus who has to be on the run to extend the play. Advantage point is Patrick Mahomes because we already know it's like a busted Madden play. What do you do, kids, on a busted play? Run down the field, Daddy. Who can do that better than anybody? The ugliest man in America, Mr. Tyreek Hill. Keep your helmet on. Next up, Bills Mafia making the right improvements and the game plan. That's going to be the thing right there. If they really believe in the mentality and the hype that is given to them by this Bills Mafia, if they really go in there believing that, the game plan that Kansas City stays with or goes with, Eric Public Bieniemy, hey, don't worry about what the NFL coaches are saying about you. Don't know how to interview. What the hell does that do? Your job, sir. Been a fan of you since the days of Colorado, sir. Mr. McCarthy was your coach. Eric Public Bieniemy, my man. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. When opportunity comes, it'll knock on your door, take off your headsets, and it will contact you. But those are my key points of the game right there between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Football Chiefs. The sports in me would love to see the Buffalo Bills win this game. Really, it would be cool. It really would. And also, with Kansas City, we know the significance of that statistically, records books, money-wise. He got $500 billion already, man. Okay, got you. Don't get angry. Just hear me out. I can't believe I'm saying this. Kansas City's going to win this game. I got Kansas City playing Green Bay to get a Big 12 Super Bowl score out of this. 62-56 type shit. Over 1,200 yards of combined passing. Multiple injuries. We got our first female referee in the Super Bowl. I think her name's Sarah. Is it Sarah, the girl with the ponytail? The one with the ponytail? It's Sarah with the ponytail. You go, girl. You go, girl. Well, that's what we had to talk about today, kids. As I said, we have an action-packed day today. We have meetings lined up all day. All day. I've never done this before, but I'm going to try it anyway. My latest episode, Who's to Blame, the podcast, is up and out there. Wherever you get your podcast at or listen to that, you can go there on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Podbean as well, Google Play, and Anchor. But you can also go to DreMontez.com. Get your swag on, make a donation, or hit the button and listen to episode 450. But that's not what I'm talking about. My next episode 451, that I'll be dropping tomorrow, like I'm a hip hop star, like I'm my man Freeman out there, my man Rodney, like I'm here. Get it when it drops. I should have been a hip hop star. DRE coming up next to this hits from the streets. I can't even do a nursery rhyme. But my next episode, 451, this thing is hot. Here's a guarantee I'm putting on it. When you get done listening, or as you're listening to it, at some point, whatever device you're listening to it on, you're going to do this. No, he's sure right. He's right about that. Damn. Hear what he just said? Damn. Girl, he sure is right. All that's going to be said. Mama, you hear what that man said? NFL, don't forget that high statistic I just put out. 70% of the league is African-American. 12.5% African-American coaches. You be the man, huh? Like my great-grandpappy always told me. Appreciate the details of the day. Looking forward to getting older where I can give out crazy proverbs. I'm looking forward to telling my grandchild when he starts driving. Any of my grandkids, whoever the first one to drive first, I can't wait to say just crazy, idealistic proverbs out there. You know, boy, if you go outside with your left foot first, your car won't start. If your girlfriend kisses you with her head turned to the right, she's going to leave you in 3 days. But you birthday people, do your thing. 50 degrees. Bring home something. Bring back Brotman a t-shirt. Give me XL. XL. Do what you got to do, guys. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And thank you again for tuning in to Montez at midday. Midday. Dooba 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 doop. Montez at midday.